She wants to have a very strong legacy in Chicago. She wants to revenge the death of her brother and her ex-husband that she's dealing with in Chicago.
Fine. Remain standing, because you won't be standing for long.
So she's a wheeler dealer with long arms and many tentacles into many places. And she is unlikely, it just happened that she falls into this role where she has to retain the power that is before her, given to her by her brother and all, and make sure everything goes the way she wants it to go. Well, as an actress, I've never played a role that is as aggressive and unapologetic as she is. Maybe a little bit in, Brandy Webb from Thin Line Between Love and Hate, but as a mature woman who's kind of, I pray, stepped into my own power as an artist, power and potential, I've never had to play such an unapologetic, power-hungry, revenge-seeking character. And being a fairly non-violent person myself, to find that place where the character feels like it is justifiable. This is exactly what needs to happen, and it's no thought about it. It's the way it is. This is the code of the street, and she follows the code of the street. I treasure Lady Mae and representing who she was, how she thought, how she felt, what she wanted. I treasure Brandy Webb from Thin Line. I treasure Mama Cheetah in the Cheetah Girls. I absolutely treasure and adore Josephine Baker because she was and continues to be and will be into the future an amazing icon for any woman and women in entertainment and women who are activists. So I love her. I love them all. If you have to choose one, however, I'd have to say, Josephine Baker at that time in my career, which elevated me to the status of an actress who can carry a film, for which I won an Emmy, and fell in love with the director as we did this work, and we got married, and I had my daughter Grace. I think that was, a full circle moment. So Josephine continues to be the gift that keeps on giving. I think Brandy tried to envision Darnell to be who she wanted him to be, right? So that speaks to people dating people on their potential and not their actuality, not who they really are. So I think that was her flaw. And Darnell's flaw was that he thought that she was easy, low-hanging fruit and easy prey and so you should never underestimate the heart and the emotional life of any human being. Human beings aren't disposable. You cannot take for granted that you can just do anything. And if you do, it's okay, but every action has consequence and you don't know. So that's where Brandy comes out on top of the whole situation, Off the top, I would say something simple like oxtails. And I think there's no reason to feel guilty about it, but I think a very personal, specific enjoyment of just fun, and it could be an unexpected music event, a moment of intimacy that I never would have expected, you know, in a million years, like that unexpected joy that just comes. And the job of someone and of me is to grab that moment when it exists, you know, and to make the most of it.